For the interest, I'm LaDonna Lockard. With the double-digit drop in mortgage applications over the past week and the continued climb of interest rates, loans that make it to the finish line are getting fewer and further between. With less deals to be had in an industry that is paid primarily based on commission, seems like a good time to assess how you're paid. There's been a shift in regional managers' pay to more profit-based rather than strictly volume-based. This has raised the issue of paying loan originators based on profits rather than just basis points. The problem is the LO compensation rule prohibits most LOs from being paid based on profits. There's a non-producing manager exception, but the rules are clear and strict on who qualifies for profit-based compensation. Those who don't fall within the exception are limited to a maximum of 10% of their total compensation coming from profits based on discretionary bonuses. If you're an individual LO, you may be compensated under a non-deferred profits-based compensation plan if you meet two tests. You are a loan originator for 10 or fewer transactions consummated during the 12-month period preceding the date of the compensation determination. Or 2, this compensation is not based on the terms of your transactions. As explained by the CFPB, assume you are a loan originator organization employing 2 individual LOs who originate covered transactions during the calendar year. Loan originator A is a manager who originates loans only occasionally. Loan originator B consistently originates loans. In January of the following year, you evaluate the performance of your mortgage business for the prior year, and on February 1st, decide to pay a bonus to your LOs out of a company bonus pool. Between January 1st of the prior calendar year and January 30th of the current calendar year, loan originator A originated 8 transactions, and loan originator B originated 15. You may use the 10 or fewer exception to award a bonus to originator A who originated 10 or fewer loans consummated during the 12-month period before you determine to pay the bonus. You may not use the 10 or fewer exception to award the bonus to originator B. However, you may be able to award a bonus if it's within the 10% total compensation limit requirements. And I've heard it enough times to know what you're thinking. And unfortunately, just because you know of another company that's paying improperly doesn't mean you yourself won't get fined for doing so. For the interest, I'm LaDonna Lockard.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.